Welcome to Just Now or Never. Game number 2. The road to 1600. Yeah, it's been very hard for me to not play chess in this week. So I'm trying to concentrate my energy and just playing this one game a week. So get ready. Be seated and enjoy the live recording. And we are playing against someone who plays the from Indonesia. Welcome, Sufan Damanik. Oops, I just have to control this window a little. So looks alright. We play a little defensive. Just have to make sure I don't get in. I have to get used to this interface. Maybe I move this over here. So we play like a very defensive setup and see what our opponent wants to bring to the table. I allied with a cup of tea today, so I have a big cup, and he's our opponent, making fast moves. We strike in the center. Do we get a check? Yes, we do. And we develop our knight. It's kind of kind of equalish position. Of course I could have taken this and won a pawn. This is really stupid. Why I didn't do this. I can still do it though. Our opponent is playing way too fast. And we also started playing way too fast. Or I did, of course. And yeah, now we can think a little. The knight moves to the center. We don't maybe want the knight over here. We can also castle. We could be a little more aggressive with the rook here. Yeah. Our opponent is thinking for the first time. Yeah, I guess there's a free pawn down here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not kind of wonderful play by our chess partner from Indonesia, Sufan Damanik, who is supposed to be a little better than us. He's moving this horse a lot around, but for what reason? I think it's just another free pawn down here. Is there kind of fork now with the rooks? He could move the queen to c3, and he could actually fork our rook. This is not brilliant. It's not brilliant from him, and it's not brilliant from us. He plays like it's kind of a bullet game, and we also don't impress much with this kind of play. So We should actually castle now, I think, to avoid that kind of stuff. I mean, we are a lot of pawns ahead and we should just trade off pieces. Some heavy pieces in the end. We have 3 pawns ahead. We have an attack here on f3. And as I see it, we could also bring the queen in here. Then we have a nice attack on f2, f2 of course. He can give a check, yeah. Now it's kind of overloaded, this pawn. I think we check that. One more pawn is falling. Here comes a check. That was, if we move here, I think we'll be winning this game. Our opponent can resign now. I think this is dead lost. If we did some at least 2 blunders on the way. He plays fast and I also started to play too fast and missed some opportunities. I gave him a chance. I blundered for 1 move and then he gave me opportunity in next move also. And then he just gave away pawns. I think we could grab that. And we are up a rook now. So it's kind of devastating for him. We can start going with pawn. Pawn push. Can defend it. Move further. He can grab our pawns, but we will promote to a queen. Well, there's not much in it here for our opponent. Good with a cup of tea. It's a bright new cup and I like big cups. Yes. It's a bright new day also. Just now or never. Game 2. Ah, it's my turn. Sorry. I'm just talking and talking. What I'm gonna do. Give a check. doesn't help much, but I don't know really what's the plan now. So we let him take the pawn, whatever. Now he has to grab our pawn. I will grab his pawn. Anyway, it's kind of dead lost for our opponent, but sometimes it's also how to end the game quickly without too much fooling around. We have a ladder mate coming, maybe. At least kudos to our opponent for not giving up. Kind of a really lost position. We can get ready to make a frit. Then he loses a rook. Once more. And our opponent resigned. Fair enough. Coming some commercials. Alright. Thanks. It was not the most interesting game. Our opponent was not really concentrating, and the good lesson to learn is, if your opponent is not concentrating, it doesn't mean you also don't have to concentrate. So we made a few mistakes on the way, but yeah, our win was never really in danger. So have a nice week, and stay tuned for part number 3 next week. Kiss now or never. Subscribe. Yeah.